guess it's getting to be about that time. Time to get this thing we call Monday out of the way. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Getting ready to go live on the radio.
That's right. Talk a lot.
Is this Lunch with Laz and Jack?
Yes, it is.
No.
All right, my stream's going to listen in as we all hang out over here with you guys.
Quiet on
Hi,
the
Aris.
set.
Yo.
Oops.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell's going on.
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line, doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. I have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell's going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault.
That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Trinity Avatar 5 days a week. Except for the weeks when we're not here 5 days a week.
Like this week,
Like this
next week,
again, next week again.
last week. Yeah.
Only
Hey, man,
show that's on 5 days a week when we decide to make it 5 days a week. Sorry, folks, but real life does get in the way. Jack's going on a road trip. He's coming down to the
I'm flying.
Wang of Florida, Wang of the United States, coming over to Florida.
I'll be in Tampa, St. Pete, and maybe hitting up a beach. Maybe driving to Central Florida, saying hi to Laz. I don't know.
Well, you know, I'm closer to the other coast, but you know, they still call it Central
It's not
Florida.
Texas, man. So
Yeah,
it's
I know.
not Texas.
you know.
So it's like
At least you
that-
can
that's
get
like
from one
driving
coast
across
to the
town.
other in like 2 hours here. So, you know, come right
Yeah.
across the state.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
talking about just driving across town. I mean, that's not a big deal.
Now, I-4 should be nothing to you because you drive on Mopac every other day. So, I-4 should be a
Mopac and
basic.
35, yeah.
Well, you know, I-4 is the deadliest highway in the United States. So we have the craziest highway in the world over here, in the States, as it may be.
You also have the greatest Twitter, Florida man.
Florida, man. We've got all sorts of... Only in Florida, I tell you what, all sorts... You know why only in Florida? Because people from all 50 states and all over the world congregate here in Florida. That's why
To
all
do
this stupid
crazy,
shit happens.
crazy,
That's right.
crazy fucking crap.
Like
No,
Jack.
but-
See, Jack wouldn't do what he's about to do in Texas. He's coming to Florida to do what he's about to do.
Well, yes, well, it all depends on
Only
where
in
he's at.
Florida. To see, that's,
Yeah, well,
that's
I mean, so-
self-explanatory.
So I am taking a trip to Florida to go visit a friend of mine who is a tattoo artist, and I am just going to say, "Here's my arm. Have fun."
Yeah, there you go.
That is going to be the extent of the directions.
Does your friend watch the show? I'd like to
No,
suggest make
he-
the
he-
arm one big penis, okay?
Well, okay, so I did do the one caveat. I did not want a bunch of flying dicks all over my arm.
Yeah, okay. But
So Yeah.
Yes, it is Monday, June 4th. That means about a month from now. We got somebody's big birthday coming up, but of course we got a lot of information, a lot of news, a lot of shit happening out there. I tell you what. Of course, today's tweet, live stream, telethon, post-mortem, fundraiser, whatever that thing is that we call it these days.
Whatever
is happening
it's
today.
Coming on in 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 5 seconds from now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
0. Yep. Yes, so that will be in a couple of hours. Right after the show, I actually have to drive across town to go to Portalarium and help them out if I forget. And I've been requested to bring beer.
Bring beer. Isn't that how this whole thing started in the first place? Was bring beer? Yes, bring beer.
Pretty much it did. I mean, that is exactly how it started.
We were streaming one day, doing our thing. We was watching. At least we thought nobody was watching. And Jack said, maybe I'll go down to the studio, visit the guys, and bring them some beer. And all of a sudden, somebody chimed in and said, "Yes, bring beer."
Us beer. Yeah. It's like
3 famous words. Yes, bring beer. And the rest is history. So, post-mortem, telethon, whatever it is, live stream. Again, it's. I just say they should just go back to calling it the post-mortem. Yeah.
Absolutely. They really should. I mean, just for some sort of consistency's sake.
This politically correct world we live in, screw them, okay? And call it what you want to call it.
Not only that, but you have that outlet of the pen of the avatar where they're talking about art, and they can actually do that as the different artists that are actually doing different segments and talking about the art and the influences. That goes from Scotty to List, Sorcerer Steve, so the world builders, to Gix could show up and talk about like animation. And so that way people get different aspects of the art and a little bit of everything else. So it's like bring back those different segments, allow people to see what's going on.
Indeed.
And that way you can leave the post-mortem as the post-mortem.
Post-mortem, also known as the autopsy.
Yes.
Autopsy? Autopsy, what?
I don't know. And why are people messaging me on... Oh. Ooh. Yes. I need to do that.
Things that make you go, Ooh, and pretty fireworks.
Pretty fireworks right behind
Shorty,
us.
you better not burn my chair.
I'd say don't burn my pubes, but...
My magic's safe, don't worry.
Okay. Safe magic for everybody.
Yep. But yes, we do have the Avatars update number 282 that did come out on Friday. With some news about what the devs are working on and what they're doing.
Now,
what are they working on? What are they doing?
They're working on a lot of stuff. But before we go there, again, I want to tell folks about the SodaCon and Merits app giveaways out there. The SodaCon.
And Merits has a brand new one as well. I retweeted it the other day.
Is the new Relics by Rild one?
That is correct.
Yeah, it was, Merits got some really great stuff going, but if you have the Merits app, and you have to have the Merits app to get in on this, if you have the Merits app, we're going to give you an additional chance to get some extra tickets for those giveaways every day here on NBNN, or at least when we remember. I won't promise every day. But starting today, I'm going to go ahead and open on up, and you guys can enter to win. It's exclamation SodaCon, enter to win, and at the end we will draw 5 chances. We'll add that to your count. So you'll just have to email me your Merits
email address,
and we'll get those additional raffle tickets added to your account. So not only can you use the Merits app, you can come to us, listen and watch, and enter for a chance to win and get yourself some extra chances at those tickets. As well, there's one t-shirt being given away every week, and that'll be a customized t-shirt with your name below the logo or whatever you want it to say.
Can I just have dumbass up
Sure
beneath
can.
mine?
If you want dumbass on yours, I'll make sure we'll get a special one. I'll have mine say, I'm with dumbass.
Are you sure about that? I thought you were going to dumber ass.
But yes, let's get
or
on to
actually, one idiot and two idiot. That's what we need on there.
Idiot 1, Idiot 2. You know, like
Yeah.
Thing 1 and Thing 2 from
Yes.
Cat in the Hat or whatever it
Idiot
is.
1, Idiot 2. Yes. But also on the Merits app, also the Relics by Real sweepstakes just kicked off as well for $50 gift card for relicsbyreal.com.
And even
Ooh.
if you don't win, you still win, I understand. With
Yes. So if you don't win, your entries still get you a discount on a gift card purchase. 25%. 25 entries is 15%. 40 entries is 25% off for 1 week after the drawing.
Very cool. Very cool. So
Yes.
get your hands on a copy of the Merits app. Of course, there was links in there. Elena Strongbow, thank you for those cheers. 500 bits from Elena. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, always appreciate it. Don't forget, if you want to become a supporter, you can always cheer in bits, use your Amazon Prime. Go to Patreon, become a supporter, monthly supporter. Don't forget, we also have sponsor slots now available, starting at $25 a month. And if you want to get in on the sponsor spots, you can go to patreon.com and check out what we offer, starting at $25, going all the way up to $100. You get a custom jacket if you become a $100 a month sponsor. Again, customized with your name, the NBNN logo, and all that great stuff. Of course, Lord British here, and that's who we really need as a sponsor. We need Lord British as a sponsor.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
The only problem is, what would he ask us to sponsor?
Well, I don't know. I
kill the
guess
children,
we push his stuff enough, don't we?
Yeah.
Welcome, Lord British, to the set. How you doing?
The
today?
pro-cannibalism front.
Pro-cannibalism, that's right. The cannibalism cause.
Yes.
So release update 282 came out on Friday, and lots and lots and lots of stuff in that release. Now,
absolutely nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
not
Those
a
patch
thing.
notes have not been long at all.
I got a comment. I was out doing a couple of these runarounds, and while I'm enjoying the gameplay, I'm enjoying the content while I'm out there, is they said we weren't going to have the quest go get XYZ and bring it back to PDQ. So I started doing a couple of these new quests, and it's gather these 5 pieces of equipment or gather those 5 pieces of equipment. And I tell you what, it's redundant.
Okay. Well, Laz, you do realize that there are really only 4 different types of quests that can really be created. You've got your basic escort, you've got a go fetch, you've got, let's see.
Well, the go fetch wouldn't be too
syntax.
bad if it was achieve XYZ. This quest is
go kill this number of monsters.
Go find this. The items were pilfered in transport, and you'll find them. And you gotta kill X amount of randomly generated NPCs until they drop.
Oh, you mean that quest that you can't do in party?
Both of them can't be done in party, from what at least 2 of them I found. Both drop you into that solo instance.
Yeah, you do them in party and nothing drops.
Took me upwards of 3+ hours now. Trying to get, over and over. Kill the thing over and over and over. It just gets a little tedious. That's all I say.
Exit scene, wait for things to reload.
Yeah, sometimes, Yeah, I mean, after killing
Yeah.
50 things and that last item won't drop. I mean, I was the last hour. I was like, man, I am
Still
not
waiting
giving
on a
up until
chest
this last item drops.
Well, you remember Chris's joke? 40 hours of gameplay.
On one quest.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, realistically, there are only a few different types of quests that they can do. Kill the monster quest, rescue or escort quest, the go fetch quest, and the discovery quest. I mean, there's not a lot. I mean, I pasted a list that also includes something referred to as an escape quest, but realistically, that's pretty much just a discovery quest.
Now, just a note for Lord British. You know, I see him yell Jira. Is
Yes,
you know,
Jira.
on a
Yeah.
quest like that, love the content, love what they're doing with it, but you know, maybe it should be the boss that gives you all the rewards, so you're not just sitting there. Or clear the scene. You know, so you know, in that one instance, you got to clear everything in the scene. But just waiting for one of them mobs just to generate the pieces, man, it hurts. That's all I'm saying.
With everything added to the loot tables lately.
Well, with
Yeah.
the crashes thrown in between, I'm not even going to start on that yet because you know, I still believe that will get worked out eventually. So I still can't figure out whether it's Windows 10 that's really the culprit or whether it's a combination thereof. I mean, there's plenty of reports of what's going on out there, so I'm not adding to that burden right now. But you know, it kills me, you know, being out there in combat, you know, and all of a sudden, oops, and then you know, get back in. But anyway, I'm not gonna go down that path. I'm not gonna soapbox that today.
Are you sure about that? You already pulled out the soapbox.
Well, again, we have plenty to cover, and it's nothing we can pin it to. So
yeah.
moving right along.
Stability reports. Bug report.
And again, plenty of reports out there. So
I do have Wayne Klotz here. I do have some breaking news. that I need
Wayne
to report.
Klotz, action news reporter with news in hand. What do you got, Wayne?
All right, so I'd like to let everybody know that the Area Fund has changed the date of their streamathon. It's been moved up to June
Eagle, thank you,
23rd.
by the way.
June 23rd instead of June 30th because of some conflicts with the 4th of July weekend. They've gone ahead and pushed it up for those that want to sign up. Just visit thearyfund.com and you can sign up and be a streamer. .org. Thank you. Or you can sign up if you want to participate in the streamathon, you can sign up there. And if you'd like to just support Primal Nature, go ahead and contact Arius, and I will and he'll make sure to get you that information on like a banner and link and stuff to put over on your Twitch stream. But yeah, that's going to be on the 23rd, 24 hours, and hope you enjoy.
Oh, following up on news on that, as of yet, we have not yet had the digital rewards delivered to us. So if you've already contributed to the Airy Fund and you're to the Primal Nature campaign and you're waiting on those digital rewards for that $25 donation,
They are coming.
they are
We
coming.
promise.
We just have not received that information from a certain person at Fort Delirium.
Hey, by
Who
the
shall
way,
not
when
be
you're
named.
down at the office today, poke that guy named Beric about your streamer gig.
What? I'm not a streamer. I don't stream. I've never streamed this game ever.
You're not streaming right now.
Oh, yeah. Just poke them and say, hey, I need the digital rewards for the Airy Fund. I also need recognize me as a streamer as I'm helping you stream. Yes. But no. But we do have to move right along back to updated the Avatar number 262. All kinds of stuff. Don't forget, Release 54 did drop last week, which has some
That's right.
some performance improvements, some scene rebuilds, some skeleton plunderers.
I'll tell you, speed
I
and
hit
load
that,
times, got to give them a lot of credit there. Noticed a really nice improvement overall.
Side
loading
quests.
in.
Yeah. Mine, the first time, It seems fine. The second time, not as good.
Not as much.
Yeah, not as good. More heraldry items, more adventure scene blessings, user interface polish with containers in containers and containers in mail, and eventually we'll get containers in vendors.
Hopefully.
Companion AI polish was updated as well. New recipes for the hot tub, bathtubs, elven lights, etc.
Though I do want to say on the Elven Lights that drop off all Elven NPC enemies. I have not found that to actually be true. They don't seem to be dropping yet, at least as far as I can tell. I've killed a lot of elves.
In order to get vendors in containers, we would still have to have items in containers so that we can put the vendor in the container and then put it on the vendor, right?
Yeah, you open up the vendor
Killing
and
me,
there's another
Smalls.
vendor in there.
Hey, man.
Killing me, Smalls.
You know, I love
Okay,
it.
they
Liz
increased
loves to bust
decoration
our
limits.
chops and give us hell, you know. I love to just ditch a bag every once
Yes,
in a
we
while.
need several layers of sub vendors.
Several layers of sub-vendors. I have a vendor who's got a vendor. So my main vendor has a vendor that sells ore, and then he's got a vendor that sells wood.
No.
That's right.
No.
Not a single word scripted here, folks. No script, no nothing.
And remember, we interpret the news. We don't know what the
That's
fuck we're
right,
talking about. New homes
Take
and
everything
basements.
we say with
yeah.
a very large grain of salt.
The Dead Sea. Yes. New decorations came in. The Release 52 live stream Obsidian orders items are claimable at the bank. Release 54 QA testing or tip program, and I still haven't won a raffle yet. Then we do have double XP ongoing. As we said earlier, the live stream post-mortem, whatever you want to call it, is occurring in 2 hours from now, including the fun. If you contribute fun rares, if you contribute $5 of new money or more,
$5.
if 10K is raised, you can, and that time to donate and buy things off the add-on store is already started.
That's right. 12 noon to 12 midnight. You can donate, and all of those funds now count towards stretch goals. Is that still correct?
That's correct as well.
That's
This is a tropical theme, starting off with the rainbow in the dark, which when you actually do it, it will actually trigger Dio's rainbow in the dark, and it's going to be awesome.
Or if not, we'll make it happen that way.
Yeah, or you can do the haka, aka the war dance, and make sure that you stick out your tongue and like grunt and growl while you're doing it. Or you can do the hula dance. Speaking of which, I was at a party and they wanted me to wear a hula skirt without anything underneath it, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing left of the imagination. You'll just have a piece of wood sticking straight out. I can't do this. Yeah.
Now, real quick, Billy Baloney's got a little word out there to us saying he was on set with Salami in hand, but he's on a newer patch than we are. Apparently, a patch came out. Build 789 is live, according to him. We're on 787, I think it is.
788. 788 is what we're on right now.
So sorry about that, Billy, and not much we can help you with there, unless it's possible for one of the devs to drag you on in.
But if you want to buy a bunch of salami, you can always go to Billy Baloney's shop on Shroud Marketplace. At 40K, if 40K new money is raised, the palapa is going to be coming in. At 50K, it's the Polynesian dress with the tropical flower crown. 65K, you have the Polynesian axe and spear. At 80K, the large tiki heads with flames.
Is that going to be part of that dance, or?
I don't know. I mean, I want to know where's my my firewalk, and where is my fire pit with human skulls inside of it. 90K, you have the Polynesian bow plus 2 other weapons. 100K. The Polynesian demon themed armor with full helm. And
one's a wand or a staff.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Always need more wands and staffs because
That's
you gotta
right.
put the wood in your hands.
That's right.
And don't forget,
Indeed.
everything is on sale at Portalarium's website, shroudoftheavatar.com. On the add-on store, everything is approximately 20% off. Yes.
Does that include new games, like purchasing of the game itself?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Anything and everything is about 20% off, except for Crowns of the Obsidian. That's the only thing that's excluded. And I'm still not on this list for
What about
for
the new
people that want
character
things.
slots?
20% off. I mean, do we
New
need to go look
character
at
slots,
the
that's
add-on
right.
store? I need to go find
A lot of people
an
don't know that you
open
can buy new
tab
character slots.
so I can go do this and bring up the add-on store just for you guys.
Bringing
Just for
up
us?
the add-on store.
Normally
Yeah.
$10 for a new character slot, so hopefully it's up for $8.
Yep, and I apparently have a brand new thingy.
What's that?
So, game accounts on sale right now from 45. The starter bundles are at 39.
Very
Oh, so
cool.
they haven't lowered. So oh no, the bundles have got okay. Got it.
The
Here we
bundles
go,
start
Billy.
at 39. So
You can thank Lord
then when you
British
go-
for that.
Then when you go look at the add-on store, you can also see that pretty much everything is on sale as soon as it decides to load, except for Crowns of the Obsidian. Don't forget, those will never be on sale again.
Yeah, they made that mistake once. And we all
yes.
took advantage of it.
Completely off topic side note, but going back to Jack not wearing anything under a kilt or anything.
A grass skirt.
A grass skirt. I just want to note that if Jack were to fall into a rose bush while he's in that getup, I think that would be called a penile implant.
Yes, it would.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. But I would have to find someone to suck the venom out.
So yeah, it looks like everything on the store is
Oh, and Hannah said that she purchased 500 salamis.
woohoo.
That is awesome.
Hey, there you go.
That is awesome. So the 500 salamis that are on Shroud Marketplace was purchased.
And just looking here on there, they've updated the main
That
web
is
page
Awesome.
so that all the stretch goals are now live. So almost $1,000 raised towards the rainbow emote. And you can keep track of that on the website as the day progresses. So
Yeah. So then also moving right along, we do have the Release 54 dance party take place twice on Friday. Then NPC submissions are still available for those that actually have that backer reward. Remember, that is a backer reward. That is not for new players that join the game. This was the
yes. And if you have the reward like a certain somebody who hasn't used it yet, you better
Me?
get it in now. No, me. I've got a
Oh,
couple.
I haven't used it on any of
Yeah,
my
well, we're
accounts.
running out of towns very
Yeah.
quickly here, pal. So if we want
I
to
know,
claim
I
those
know.
rewards, we need to get our submissions in. So just
Yep.
otherwise, it's all going to slip past us. I guess we could always maybe say wait for episode 2. I don't know.
I don't think
Gotta
that'll
get it
happen.
in now.
Portalarium's still hiring a web developer. Over the weekend, there were some flash sales, and they've got that thing occurring later this afternoon. But that's pretty much everything other than the Airy Fund and SodaCon tickets from Merit's app.
That's
Yep.
right. Don't forget, if you want to get entered in for 5 additional entries into the SodaCon tickets on the Merits app, go ahead and join us on Discord and enter. It's exclamation SodaCon, and you'll be entered for a chance to win 5 extra raffle tickets. And that goes towards the weekly drawings as well. So you do need to
Yes.
have the Merits app. You do need to give us your email associated with that app when you win, if and when you win. So just be aware of that. And also, I noticed somebody had asked out there, we did the lot raffle winners, but nobody saw anything for the.
But
QA.
I didn't win, so it doesn't. Hold on. Soda Con. Woohoo! I'm in the raffle.
You're not eligible. You know better than that.
What are you talking about? Okay, so yeah, what are we talking about?
Did anybody notice? Did they pull any winners off the QA for raffle giveaways? Did that happen yet this month, or did that slip by everybody? Because nobody. I know somebody asked about it, and I haven't seen it, and I'm just curious if anybody.
I did
saw
some
it.
testing and filed some bug reports. I wonder.
Yeah, you know, did anybody see that?
That generally gets posted in the forums. That's really not.
I
that's
know.
made it to the weekly
what I'm
update a
saying
couple
is
times.
nobody's
but yeah.
seen it yet, Jack. Cough, cough, hint, hint.
Cough. I mean, who are you talking to? The person that's
Whoever might
responsible
be
for that doesn't pay
listening
attention to
out
our
there.
show. They don't even consider me a streamer, so it's even better.
Yeah, I know. You know.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
Not everyone who signed up for the stream thing actually got in either. I think.
again is.
I know. It's not like he doesn't stream 5 days a week, right?
We're listed on
how many years?
Exactly.
Years.
We've been around the block once or twice here, that's for sure.
You did fill out you did sign up correctly, right? And send it to the correct people whenever the event.
Yes.
I think he mailed it to nudes at NBNN.info. Wasn't that where you sent your submission to?
Do I need to send you the screenshot where it's even got the response? Thanks.
So, release 54 live stream post-mortem happening today. And, of course, you know what happens during the live stream. They answer some questions for you folks out there.
Well, we interpret the questions.
Well, we like to
more
interpret some of those questions, and I think we've got a
and
few
you gotta
minutes.
love that my phone's ringing right now.
No, that wouldn't be happening here live on set, would it?
Yeah, that was my drug dealer.
Is that pharmacy telling you they've got your life-sustaining drugs, but they're too expensive and you still can't afford them?
Well, hey, just because I like to spend $1,000 a month on drugs just to keep me alive doesn't mean that. Yeah.
Well, hold on. You like to spend?
No, I don't.
I was going to say.
Sarcasm.
We've had a GoFundMe. Now we're going to have a Go Drug Me for Jack.
Yeah, no
Drug
kidding.
Me.
No.
Well, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll find someone to marry me.
Well,
I need to get back on it.
Well, you know,
because
the question is,
my current insurance plan has an exclusion for pre-existing conditions, and I have a pre-existing condition, so I'm fucked.
So
we're born. We all have a pre-existing condition.
I was going to make a really bad joke, but we got enough of those around here as it is. So
it's all.
Starting off with Valo Frostbane.
Yep, where he wants to know, will the redesign of the Tier 1 to Tier 5 zones into Tier 1 to 10 make PvP zones more desirable? Right now, the game lacks high-level zones to conquer.
Things that make you go...
Does it really?
Quite possibly.
I don't know. I still don't get the PvP zones. I mean...
Well, I mean, they were supposed to actually have... Remember, one of the original plans... I mean, this was original plans. These are all plans that have been, like, tossed by the wayside a long time ago. Was that you were supposed to have PvP-specific gear, and you could only get that from going into farming and PvP zones. And it was supposed to be better for PvP versus your typical hunting gear. That is not the case, although there are certain things like obsidian chips drop rate is much higher in a PvP zone than it is outside.
I gotta argue that point. You go hang out the Tower of Shattered Eye, you get all the chips you want. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not my fault that they keep changing things from what their drop rates are supposed to be.
Shandy, by the way.
You did find Shandy?
Just saying.
Did you have another heart attack?
He wasn't by the tower.
Yeah. Where was he?
He was out in the middle of the woods out over there. He was closer over to where Wolf's Den is.
Okay. And then, will the new resources Darkstar mentioned during the live stream be more abundant in PvP zones?
Again, good question. Now, again, that was something that was supposed to be mostly abundant, like you were just saying, like the chips.
Yep. And then, any chances Sandbox PvP can get more focus? Currently, PvP folks are leaving because they are bored with the game due to lack of in-game content. Don't forget, one of the things they're doing is changing the Hidden Veil into all Tier 4 plus, and that includes changing some of those things into Tier 10 zones. So
Indeed.
there will be higher
Yeah, you should try out the hidden
tiers
keep now.
There will be higher tiers. When you're talking end-game content, I mean, we also know that the PvP system will be coming eventually. That will actually be much more meaningful.
Now, I just got
It'll
a
be-
comment on the due to lack of endgame in PvP. I mean, is there an endgame with PvP? You either kill
No.
or get killed, and
Well,
you wash, rinse,
that-
repeat. I mean,
Well,
is
there's
there
no
ever an
territory
endgame?
control. If there's territory control, then that becomes a thing. But that isn't in the game at this time. So I don't even know if there's any plans for anything like that.
I would still love for the ability for clans to control, or alliances to be able to control points.
Not
And
me.
if someone decides to pay that teleporter to get around the control point, that money goes to the group in control of the
In
control
control
point.
of the control point.
And
Hence,
they also get to set
giving
the
its name
price,
some
a
reason.
control point. And so
Yeah.
that actually creates a system to where, and it also becomes a PvP zone, and that means that it's like, hey, you're tired of paying this group exorbitant cost, and so you're going to fight your way through it. And
Now,
so
Afro
to me,
Man,
that becomes
I
a lot
gotta
more
give you
entertaining.
that too. Is
drive
searching
people out of
around
the
for
game.
other PvPers to
Y-
try
you
and
know what?
find a
It's-
kill is a little tough.
If you really look at all the games out there, if you're going to recruit more people come to this game looking for the original UO aspect of nowhere is safe than the Tremel version. I mean, as many people will tell you, the change to the inclusion of the Trammy world killed UO, according to lots of people, even though it's still going strong.
It
God, it
let
sounded
us
like you were saying
Strongbow
something else.
screaming that out loud
Oh,
over there.
I think only a certain.
Who's
set of
screaming
people
out loud?
believe that.
Elena, it'd be great if we could simply run around and kill and steal from you anywhere. Take the training wheels off port.
Yeah. And Lord British said that contested spaces are coming.
Yay.
And also, we do have episode 2. Yes.
Indeed.
So,
Yes.
PvP will
5
get a substantial
episodes,
amount of
folks,
love.
So,
I mean, it's the same reason that if you actually really pay attention to the stats of the people that play the single player versus the offline mode versus the online mode, more people play the online mode than the offline mode. So, yeah. Hannah wants to know, could you create a rounded semicircular table or counter? Picture a table with a rainbow shape. I would like to be able to make a circular space where a vendor bartender can be in the center of it, but there is not any rounded table options. Possibly.
rounded table.
Well, he wants a round bar, so that way you could set things around and actually make a round bar instead of an angular bar.
I like it. I like it.
Nick wants to know, would Port consider creating a dungeon like Chillblains, but with anti-buff scene, removing all buffs except those from Obsidian Potions? This could make group play more interesting and more difficult. Perhaps give an XP boost and more rewards when adventuring in the scene. Maybe 8 random chests in the scene with 7 good loot, and the last with Darkstar's Dirty Sock. I don't know if you want Darkstar's Dirty Sock
probably
because
got a map he'd offer them to use as well, with the locations of all this.
I'm sorry to say, but you definitely don't want Darkstar's Dirty Sock because that thing is so crusty that it also functions as a bludgeoning weapon. Wow. It's been used and abused. I mean, it is Darkstar's dirty sock.
Heck, when I saw him pull his boots off when he got out of the water, I don't recall him wearing any socks.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Yes. And who doesn't want to follow Arius around while he's streaming and kill and rob him? Yeah. Everybody. Yeah. Then, let's see. Nick also wants to know, would it be possible to have a level cap for non-adventuring scenes? Example, if a level 80 cap, you can have level 80 worth of XP to create your PvP skill profile. I don't like the aspect of balancing out.
I don't like the way he
PvP
insinuates
zones.
that. But no, wasn't there talk of creating some scenes that actually equalized the gameplay?
Yeah,
and we're not fans of that.
Not fans at all. I mean, it's like, yeah, not fans at all. Nick also wants to know, would Port consider creating and giving POT owners limited lot markers that allows anyone to claim without using a lot deed but must pay taxes?
Nah.
Nope.
We fought for that early, you know. We as town owners, we tried to get some land,
or even the ability to actually have a lot deed vendor in your town.
Yeah, where we could sell we could sell whatever lots were available in our towns to people, but that never made it. So.
I still don't understand why the taxes don't go to you, the town owners.
And that's been asked for again. I believe, who was it? I think
the ability to
Style Teckle was asking about that one, where taxes, actually it was the tax rate of the town that you would be able to charge taxes on your vendors, I believe it was, on your lot. So if other people are using your vendors, you could charge a commission fee as well. There's several different variants out there that people are asking for. I would like to see taxes in towns. Again, towns with lower taxes would have higher occupancy. Yeah,
just maybe they'll do that eventually, but instead of
they have to make sure that there's large expenses that would have to be done to the governor or the town owners, so that way they don't just become rich. They would have to front the cost of most things, like hiring the NPCs and stuff like that. They would actually need to pay the NPCs and to be in their town.
Based off of what deco they've placed in their town, each deco item has a tax associated with it.
Would cost more tax. Ooh, there's an interesting one. Interesting way to get a gold sink. Anyway,
at the same time they're paying taxes. That would be interesting.
I would love to see the gold coming my way as a town owner, but not just yet, folks.
You know what I'd love to see?
What's that?
Griffler's question. Upon searching for an increase in pot deco slots, I was only able to find an answer stating possibly in the future depending on performance. Considering the huge performance increases of late, could we get some pot love? We spend so much money on these things, and it feels massively inadequate. And I agree. They're increasing the limits this patch.
Yes,
but they didn't increase the number of vendors you can put down. And one of the things that I have a complaint about is that your vendor is in the same thing as your non-combat pets that you want to place on your property. Well, say I have a woodland-based property and I want to have all, like a chipmunk and a whatever out there on the lot. I got to give up my vendor spot. No. That's completely be separate.
Well, what they're trying to do is get away from.
Yeah.
They're trying to get away from the UO element of the vendor mall where all the vendors were empty. And it's like you by having limits on the number of vendors that are on lots, it also forces players to actually travel around more. And so you end up with
I'm fine with that. I just don't want the vendor to count toward NPC pets or pets that you have on the property. I want those to be two different things.
If he's got a town lot, he'd like to be able to put 4 vendors and a handful of pets. That's what he said.
Non-combat pets, yeah.
Right.
Like on your lot here, my lot across the way. I actually just put a couple new vendors over there.
Someone's taken up one of my slots for an NPC. Oh wait, you took it off. I was going to
Don't
say your
look at
little
me.
air balloon. Your air balloon is gone.
I
today.
took that out a while ago. I took all the air balloons out.
Is that because the name was only showing up on your lot?
No, I actually used them to follow me around from time to time, but
Yeah.
I needed the slots for my vendors, man. That's all. I couldn't put pets. I needed vendor slots. I can't have pets taking up vendor slots. That's why they had to go away. Yeah.
So Griffler
So I
wants
got
to
to
know,
agree with the man.
what is your envisioned end game in the now and not 2 year? As it stands, the higher level players have to spend millions of XP to gain 1% or less here and there while they're risking massive decay. What do you have in the short term for increasing the number of high level players to encourage player retention given that XP is no longer a motivating force? That's a great question, but it's also one, it's like, what do you consider end game? Because technically I've beaten the game because I have my Shroud of the Avatar.
Yeah,
the only problem
absolutely.
is we do know that they are going to bring in more quests, then they're going to flush out that virtue system to where you're maintaining your virtues, and as they actually bring in things that will impact your virtues a lot more frequently, it's like how is that going to be responded? So this is actually a good question, and that one might take a while to answer.
Meanwhile, Ajira's in for town taxes, folks.
Ajira's in.
Yeah, here you go.
Tax the town owner for all the deco that they're
That's
placing
right.
out there. Tax the town owner.
Let's see how that backfires on us.
Well, that will backfire tremendously because at the same time is I already paid cash for this deco item. Why am I paying taxes?
No. A little idea for you.
You have the tax-free deco in the add-on store as well.
Oh God, no, no! Please, let's not. No.
You open up the floodgates, Arius.
I know,
Be careful
I know.
what you
It's all
wish
your fault,
for around
Arius.
here. We could find all sorts of ways to twist and turn that, and I love this shit. That's why I'm here. And again, yes. Back to what you were just saying, depends on what your end game is. I've got my Shroud. I'm done. Jack's got his Shroud.
Technically, we have completed the game. It doesn't mean I have to
Quit playing.
It doesn't mean that I am done playing the game. It doesn't mean it's one where it's like, okay, what is your end game? Because every single player has a different aspect of what their end game is to be. Is it to be the best crafter? Is it to be
Wandmaker, yes.
I can sit there and solo every single the sisters dragons.
I want to have more GMs than anybody else. I want to be,
Yeah, it's like
the king of all media.
Yeah, how do you want to satisfy your EP? That is what end game is. And as Julian says, I play this game to avoid reality.
Hey, we want the oasis, man. Come on, everybody wants to live in the oasis.
You know what? I also want to see the inclusion of. Did you ever read the Stevenson novel Ream D, where it's supposed to be read me, but some hackers transpose a couple characters?
Can't say that I have. Can't really say that I have.
Yeah, I think that's the novel where, in the MMO that they're playing there, if you go offline, your player reverts to bot-like behavior. And you can set what that bot-like behavior
and continues to play for you while you're away.
It continues, yes. And so that
Chronicles
way,
of Valeria is going to be doing that too. Your character will
Yeah.
always remain in game, and even when you're offline.
and so you end up with some bot-like behaviors to where your character's like doing things. So I could have one of my characters crafting teleport scrolls. I could have another one farming. I could do all kinds of different things.
Drawing water out of the well.
Drawing water out of the well with one account forever.
Yes.
Forever and ever. And
That's
ever.
all that character will ever do. Is draw water out of a well.
Just need a crafting, like a crafting thing, so you can set, like, do this 40 times. And
Yeah,
Well,
I got
yeah.
just, do it.
Big storm moving in here.
And but then it's like you also set it up to where it's like the XP gained while in your bot-like behavior is substantially less than if you did it while you're alive.
Hey, he's a water boy.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, but yeah, Neil Stevenson, I love that one.
That's right. But anyway, it's time to move right along because we got to wrap this up here, and Jack's got to get ready to head down to the studios to do the next live stream today. But
yeah, because I don't stream.
That's right, because he don't stream. But meanwhile,
I don't know
tell
how
you
any of this stuff works.
About that NBNN app out there, available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. We've got you covered for all your electronic devices out there. If you want to take Shroud of the Avatar with you on the go, when you go, or wherever you go, check out the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app. You can check out the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week with news from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond. You can check out the forums, you can browse soda maps, you can enjoy our podcast, you can shop the marketplace, you can join us in Discord, you can hit us up on social media, and much, much more, including the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, brought to you every day by Hometown Hero. If you're looking for your vape juice needs, check out hometownhero.com, and if you use the promo code NBNN, you'll save 20% when you check out at Austin's own Hometown Hero.
That's right. That NBNN calendar is a community calendar where Laz has meticulously aggregated all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that he knows about.
What calendar is that? Did I lose some calendar?
What calendar did you uncheck?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I was meticulous enough.
I don't know. But if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, or if you want to add events to the NBNN Shroud community calendar, you need to message that guy, news@nbnn.info. Email all the information related to your calendar, including the link to it, or your Gmail stuff, so that we can add events. But all times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Oh yeah, and don't forget, be nice to this guy, because he's the one that reads it off, and if you do things to upset him,
You're not
he
nice
will not
to
read
Jack,
your calendar.
You don't get your items listed.
Or read.
Yeah, set his grass skirt on fire.
That's right. But we don't forget, Monday through Friday, whenever we feel like doing it, you can always tune into Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch with us.
That's right.
Yep. This afternoon, 3 o'clock. Not on the calendar. Blame the community manager for not putting it on calendars. Live stream, Portalarium, 3 to 7 p.m. 7 o'clock this evening is the Phoenix Republic meeting. 9 o'clock is the weekly open role-playing event with Andertiana Zarzaz out in the Pub of Extraordinary Thought in the town of Verret Chaos. Go hang out. Figure out why all great adventures begin in a pub somewhere. Life lessons from Dungeons and Dragons. 9 o'clock also is the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting taking place somewhere. And the final event of this manic Monday, it's on Radio Free Britannia, and that is the Weckard Room.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Weckard Womb on WRFB.
That's right. And of course, I'm going to give you guys another minute to get in on that raffle. If you're not in on the raffle, get in on it now. I'm going to do our sponsors, and we'll do it right here at the end. So don't forget, you're watching us. That's right, Lunch with Laz and Jack right here on nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on the radio or on YouTube. We love you guys, and we appreciate all your support. If you want to become a supporter, go to any of our websites, click on the donation links, go to patreon.com/NBNN, become a monthly supporter, or even become a sponsor. Get a sponsor package out there, and you can be up on screen along with the other sponsors here. every day, and on the loop. We'll get you on the radio, the whole works. June is Primal Nature Month. Heed the call and help save the wild. Benefiting Conservation International this month. The EerieFund.org has got some great in-game swag for you, as well as other swag. We got events throughout the month in-game. And Streamathon that Erie has told you about. We'll tell you more about that as we progress through the month. EerieFund.org is bringing you the latest in community causes. Go check out the latest sign up to help save the world. SodaCon Austin 2018 is going on in October, and I tell you, 2 VIP tickets left, and of course you get a tour with the man himself. Lord British is going to be giving those tours, and you get a long storied history and a really great tour while you get to meet the folks working in the offices. You get the King's Dinner, you get tickets to the theater, and much, much more with the SodaCon Austin VIP pass. But don't fret. If you just want to go and hang out with your other Shroudies, get yourself a regular ticket. Come on down and join us, happening in October. And, of course, chances to win tickets, Merit Sap and NBNN News. HometownHero.com for all your vape juice needs. Check out Hometown Hero. They got great tasting juice made in small individual batches right in Austin. These guys really have some great stuff, and I'm waiting for the new line. I'll tell you how that is as soon as I get a chance to taste that stuff. Of course, you want to save some money? Use the promo code NBNN. Save 20% when you check out at Hometown Hero. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you want custom wands or staves, check out Arius Coil More. Scrota's Music Service, if you're looking for those bard services. Check out Scrota's Music Service on Shroud Marketplace. He'll follow you around playing buffs, playing entertaining music, or just giving himself to you. Britannian Mining Company wants you to come on out to Black Rock Cove and get your crafting goods. If you're looking for all the things you need to get your crafting on, check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located to all those mines for your mining Jones. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. Also on the Merits app, if you want a chance to win a $50 gift certificate to RelicsByRill.com, check out the Merits app. If you want to spend some money while you don't have a gift certificate and save, use the promo code NBNM when you check out. You'll save 10% off of your purchase at RelicsByRill.com. And of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And of course, it's storming, so I'm going to go ahead and pick that raffle winner, and then I'm going to give it to Jack and close my mic to the end here. So we're going to close the raffle, and we're going to pick ourselves a winner.
And the raffle winner is going to be... I have no idea. No clue. Rises is won the raffle, so you will need to message Laz your merits login email address. So it should be something like jack@synassist.com. That's JACK at
whatever it is.
SINASSIST.com. Yes. But yes, we also have to thank ShroudMarketplace.com, which is the best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. From accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services, anything and everything Shroud related can be bought or sold as long as it's not an exploit from one of the over 115 different players that have registered as vendors. Each one of those vendors is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. And I don't know if you paid attention to this, but someone actually listed a player account with a town home. So it's actually got a town-sized deed. That's adventurer level 90 at Shroud Marketplace for only $500. And it's like, that is a friggin' bargain. And you know what? Anything and everything. You can also, like, go visit Laz's shop. You can visit my shop. You can visit. You could have bought some sausage off of Billy Baloney's Soggy Meats.
That's right.
but
Billy
unfortunately,
Baloney's sausage sold.
Caffeine, I don't know what the actual taxable status is on that town lot. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it is probably a POT taxable lot based off that price. Probably. But still, adventurer level 90. All kinds of stuff, great stuff on that account. Anything and everything, including services, just like Wolfdom service, where he comes out and does some cheese sign writing. You can pay someone to set up your greenhouse. Adventurer boosts from several different characters, as well as Weddings and More by Laz or Scrotus Music Service. And if you actually visit Laz's shop, you can go up to that coupons at the top, click on vendors, and use the promo code NBNN to save 10% off of Laz's shop at Weddings and More. Yes, not just weddings, but a whole lot more. And don't forget, visit my shop for some of the rarest stuff in the game. But we've got to get out of here because our time is up. Thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. We couldn't do the show without you, so thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We love you guys.
That's right. Thanks, guys. I'm in the middle of a storm here, and we're going to get out of here. Don't forget to tune in later on today to the Shroud of the Avatar channel on Twitch. Catch today's live stream. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to try and not get wet. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you.